Hello. It should be clear what we're going to be playing today. This was the one that was canceled by Nintendo, or well, Koei Tecmo, whichever. It was canceled a long time ago because it was on the Wii, and I guess they didn't think it would do good in American audiences.
Madoka, なんか思い出せた？ずいぶん前のことだし。私たち5人が映っていたのは確かにこの建物ね。ねえ美咲、本当にここに来ればよかったのかな。写真の場所でも何も思い出せなかったし。もう帰ろう。私の言う通りにしてればいいの。まどかもあんな風になりたいの。そう、私たちを見てしまった。次は私たちの番だ。神隠しにあった5人が順番に。やめてよ。そういえばこの感じ。どこに連れて行くの？連れて行かないで。美咲。
Photos lie scattered on the top of the cabinet and in the drawer. Photos have faded and are no longer recognizable. This does not appear to be a door. Okay, there's the run button. If you can call that a run. Sinister masks are on display. Their hollow, vacant eyes seem to be laughing and crying at the same time. I guess that means it's not working. Movement's a little weird. Yeah, I figured that out a second ago. Use LS or RS to perform a quick turn and face the opposite direction. So, okay. Does it work back and forth? Yes, it does. Alright. Guess that means it doesn't work. There's a flashlight on the ground. Come to me, flashlight. Is that Misaki's flashlight on the floor?
これ。
Your flashlight illuminates dark areas and helps you investigate your surroundings. Well, no shit. Use RS to shine the flashlight in the same direction as the camera. No, it's not Misaki's. She's...
Misaki?
apparently just down the hallway. The word courtyard is written above in an ivy pattern. Or above an ivy pattern. The arrow is pointing towards the door on the right. I've got to find Misaki. I find it funny that that's the run. I was kind of intending to read the plaque on the wall, but that's okay. Must be locked from the other side. Misaki?
ここに鍵があるかも。
Second floor nurse station. Well, I know we're not on the second floor. Also, are we in like a hospital or something? This is a run. I am running right now. Don't break a leg running there. I mean, at least it actually is mildly faster than walking. Boy, what an awkward way to go up the steps. It's a little less awkward when she walks. Apparently this door don't work. Okay. Clugalunk. Let's follow the ghost. Boy, man, these are some really tight hallways. Oh. We have entered the desaturated zone. Or I guess it was just her. Control room, Summer's End. Curtains part to reveal the room's interior, but it's too dark to make anything out clearly. Can I get in there? The answer to that would be yes, I can. There's no one here. You can examine the various objects found in your environment. Objects that can be examined will glimmer when you shine your flashlight over them. If an object shines after you pass your light over it, you can reach out with your hand to examine it. Stand next to the object, and the B icon will be displayed in the corner of the screen. Press and hold B to reach out your hand and examine the object. Stop reaching out for the object, let go of B. There's a reason why this mechanic works like this. Something is written on the paper. I've put the key to the museum on top of my desk. There is a lot of irreplaceable objects in the museum, so please take care to keep the door locked at all times. Cool. We found a memo. Oops. Found a small ivy-patterned key with museum engraved on it. This is the key for the room Saki went into. Press X to open the menu screen. From here you can view the map, use items, and view records of the information you've collected so far. You can also press the menu button while playing on the open map screen, or playing to open the map screen directly. I don't really have that button. I mean, I do, but it's not actually labeled that, because I'm not using an Xbox controller. Because I don't like the way the Xbox controller is shaped. I like PlayStation types. Nurses' uniforms and other items are scattered inside the display case. Okay. People's names. The metal rack has collapsed, strewing files and cardboard boxes all over the floor. The door is blocked by piles of objects and can't be opened. I am far too feminine to just lift that stuff up and move it out of the way. Run, bitch! Like, actually run. Like, now would be the time to actually pick up the pace from this non-jog to an actual proper run. That music.
思い出せない。思い出したくない。早くここから出ないと。美咲を探さないと。
Move with a little more haste, please. If you are that scared. This is clearly not a thing we will be doing. Disused wheelchairs and furniture lie heaped on the stairs. The route upstairs is completely blocked. There is no way to move those things. I'm 98,000% sure that this is not our main character. So I hope when we do get to our main character, that she moves with a little bit more agency than this. I have my doubts, but... Oh no, look, she's even breathing a little bit more heavily now. Use the key. Just go through the door. Pay no mind to the ghost.
Misaki?
Was that like a weird little light glitch, or a collection of old books? The name Kunihiko Asao can just about be made out in the places. I wonder if they're related. Worn books line the glass case. Dampness has caused the print to run, making them illegible. An assortment of cameras, they all seem rather antiquated. It's just an old camera, but there's something about it, like the fact that it's in a completely separate case from all the other cameras right beside it. Old scraps of newspaper have been pinned up. They're mostly legible, but Professor Asao can be made out in places. Or is it Asao? Probably Asao. So. This door appears to have a face on it. This door does not work. Worn books line the shattered glass case. Turn. There's a doll under there. The name Kunihiko Asao is written on it. Those with spiritual potential can see shadows, forms invisible to the average person. The souls of the dead, vestiges of thoughts left behind in a place. My camera obscura was created to capture these clues to the spirit world, and I now have a chance to improve its capabilities even further. In the course of my research here, I have discovered that materials used in mask making on Rogetsu Isle can improve the camera obscura's ability to capture those shadowy forms on film. I have also come to believe that the camera obscura holds a power greater than I have ever expected. This is the power of the camera obscura to affect these shadows when photographing them. It is something like like the exorcism that those with spiritual potential referred to. It is my experiments on this island that have brought me to this bold conviction. I've decided to donate a camera to the owner of the hotel. I did not explain why I was donating it, but I cannot help but feel that there will come a day when the island will need the power of the camera obscura. I only hope that I am wrong, and that such a day will never come. You want me to go pick up the camera game? No, the doll's still there. What happened just now? An old camera. This must be Professor Asso's camera obscura.
これは
Camera obscura is a special camera with the power to view and seal away the inconceivable. Could you, like, mute the sound effects game? When a wraith appears, you can seal it away by taking photos of the camera obscura. Press Y to take out the camera obscura, while holding the camera, press RT to take a photo. Press and hold LT while aiming the camera, and it goes to lock on. So it goes to keep the camera aimed on that. Be gone. It's gone. Was that a person?
ここにいたくない
Fuck this shit, I'm out. She didn't look terribly concerned. Yes. No one remembers something.
存在しないことになるのだろうか
Does that mean it never happened?
私には小さい頃の記憶がない私がいた島のこと住んでいた家のことそして父のことも私たちが神隠しにあった以前のことは何も思い出せない一緒に見つかった4人もあの時のことは覚えていないかすかに思い出せるのは一つの旋律 つもここで途切れてしまう。音
I'm
楽と
on
と
a
もに
boat.
蘇る記憶のかけら。この記憶はあれが老月と二人の友達が死んだ。マリエとトモエ、神隠しにあったうちの二人。まどかは美咲と島に行くと私に告げ、戻ってない。
あの島へは近寄らないで、ルカ。お母さん、知らない方がいいことがあるの。
Just blast me in the face with all this white
私
light.
は確かめたい。あの時何があったのか。そして失った記憶の先に何があるのか。
Ruka. Press RB plus X to start snap mode. If you find an interesting location, try taking a picture. Dude, I don't even have a camera. So, what? Whatever. I remember. Odo. I know this place somehow. A tall grandfather clock. Instead of numerals, the face shows phases of the moon. Well, that looks bad. That probably shouldn't be collapsing inward in that direction. Pin holder and a bell are positioned on the reception counter. The bell's plating has come off and it no longer rings. Pen holder and a bell are positioned on the reception counter. Okay, so it's the same thing as the other one. Alright, what's your run look like? Yeah, that's not really a run, but okay. At least you look like you're moving with purpose, I guess. Alright, well, that don't work. Torii Gate. Oh, that don't open. Anything on this side? You can save the game by pressing B in front of one of the yellow lanterns found in the different locations throughout the game. Lanterns will allow you to manage photo albums, change options, and use points to trade for items. Please note that the game can also be saved at the end of every chapter. This game will save automatically when you go near a glowing lantern. A message will appear on the screen when the game is saving. To prevent your save data from corrupting, please do not turn off the console computer off while the message is displayed. Alright, so this is our little save spot. I found a door. It also does not work. It's locked. Oh, at least this one actually gave us a message for why it doesn't work. Oh, good. She doesn't run awkwardly up the stairs. A folding gate blocks access to the landing. There's a note stuck between the bars. A scrap of paper with writing on it that looks like Madoka's handwriting. A dull pain has laid heavy in my heart ever since I laid eyes on Rogetsu Isle, looming ahead of us. Why does the mere sight of the island make it so difficult for me to breathe when I don't remember anything about the time I spent there? Saki could be right. There might just be something here. When she suddenly told me she was going to Rogetsu Isle, I followed her out of concern. Misaki was so determined to come here, it was frightening. She still won't tell me what this is all about. The island is getting closer now. Misaki is looking at it coldly, as though her gaze were the only thing pinning it to the horizon, the only thing keeping it from slipping away into the night. You know, I just realized that Marie actually has just the Japanese phonetics for, or has the right sort of characters for Japanese phonetics. So I wonder if they would pronounce it Marie? And Tomoe, already gone. I couldn't bear the loss, or bear to lose Misaki as well.
これは
The gate is shut tight. There's nowhere to put a key. It must be opened remotely. Kunihiko Aso Museum. So that spells Aso A-S-O-U. You come here, miss. Some museum. Madoka might be in this room. There's a camera on the floor. Can I maybe pick it up? No. We're not going to care that much about the fact that there's a camera on the floor. The notebook has had dust wiped from it. Someone must have picked it up recently. It was once a great disaster on this island which almost destroyed it and caused Rogetsu Isle to become feared as a place to choose, or close to the underworld. However, it has recovered from the disaster and is no longer closed off to the people from outside the Rogetsu Islands. As an outsider, I had anticipated resistance to my visitation. To my surprise, the chief welcomed me gladly to the island, seemingly in the hope that I would help introduce its native culture, such as the Kagura festival, and traditional Rogetsu engravings and craftsmanship to the outside world. I came to Rogetsu Isle to look for materials for my camera obscura because of the unique indigenous culture, the folklore of which is based upon the moon. In that folklore, the sun represents the outer forms of things and the moon the inner. The moon, therefore, represents memory, personality, and the soul. Believing that the soul is still connected to the underworld after the body dies, they say that the moon is a symbol of that world, as well as a gateway into it. They have a Kagura festival where the souls of the dead return to this world, and the most important element of that festival is the mask worn by participants. The mask worn by the maiden during the Kagura is the point of contact between the living and the world of the dead, the underworld represented by the moon. A mask that connects to the underworld. There are many kinds of masks on this island, and I hope to greatly advance my paranormal research by investigating them all. Islanders found dead. There are some newspaper clippings of articles about the mass disappearances on the island. Islanders found dead. At approximately 4:30 p.m. Yesterday, the captain of the Oboro Maru, docked at Rogetsu Isle, reported the deaths of multiple Rogetsu Islanders. All the bodies were found with their hands covering their faces, leading the police to fear an outbreak of some kind of infectious disease. No survivors found. The police plan to continue the search for those islanders whose whereabouts have yet to be determined while recovering the bodies. Despite everyone on the island being either missing or dead, there were no signs of any conflict or foul play. Faced with nothing to go on but the sudden disappearance of the island's population and without any evidence of natural disasters, the police remain baffled by this bizarre incident. Any other An old camera. This must be Professor Aso's camera obscura. There's a note under the camera. It looks like Madoka's handwriting. Saki and I are making our way towards Rogetsu Hall. The dizziness I felt on the way here has only got worse since we arrived on Rogetsu Isle. The air here is deathly still. It feels so hard to breathe. There's something about the smell of this place. I've had memories rekindled by certain smells and music before, like when I heard the tune Ruka wrote. I remembered things, but not clearly. Sensations of textures, bursts of pain, vague things that can't be expressed in words. But this time is different. I feel a dark mass rising up inside my body. It's going to penetrate my head. We should have waited for Ruka. The filament shown at the top center of the screen indicates supernatural presence. It turns red in the presence of wraiths and yellow if the ghosts are specters. Okay. Care to elaborate the difference between a wraith and a specter? I mean, a wraith I can already assume is probably going to be something that wants to murk me. I'm guessing they're talking about specters are the more residual type ghosts that aren't there to actually hurt. They're just kind of there. When other forces are present, it turns blue instead. Item filament. The item filament shown in the lower right corner of the screen glows blue when you are near an item or something that can be examined. Okay, so I need to put my camera on it first. It's an old newspaper article about Professor Asso's visiting to this building. Must be from the time this museum was established. Mainland scientist Professor Kunihiko Asso has arrived on Rugetsu Isle. The professor, having a deep knowledge of folklore studies, wishes to study the legends and traditions of our island. He will also be present to observe the Rugetsu Kagura to be held tomorrow. Hopefully this will lead to many more visitors coming to us from the mainland. Also, it has been announced that the room where the professor is staying at Rugetsu Hall will be made into a museum in his honor. Blue Spirit Stones. Blue Spirit Stones can be used to upgrade your basic abilities of your Camera Obscura or Spirit Stone flashlight. There's a Spirit Stone's flashlight now? Select the Camera Obscura or Spirit Stone flashlight from the main menu, then Enhancements, and choose the ability you want to upgrade. Okay. Oh goodness, it requires a lot of them. The doll's curse has been lifted. Something is lying next to the doll. Hozuki dolls. These dolls in red kimono are called Hozuki dolls and are a tradition of the Rugetsu Islands. Their origin is not known for certain, but they are said by some to have originated as dolls made by parents in memory of their deceased children. Cheerful. On some islands in the area, the dolls are said to be unlucky. But here on Rugetsu Isle, they are placed in various different locations in order to ward off evil spirits. Yeah, when I snapped a photo of it just now, it lifted a curse. Why won't the door open? It's not even locked. Camera Obscura seems to be reacting. Maybe if I take a photo on the door with it. You will see a hazy field appear on some objects and places in the game. Use the Camera Obscura to take a photo of this energy field and things will appear in the photo that give hints on how to progress through the story. Back it up. Hopefully that's good enough. I guess not. Wow, I really had to zoom in there, didn't I? Something has appeared in the photo. It shows 5 masks hanging on a wall. So the 360 maneuver does not work whenever you're in camera mode. You have to manually about face. The controller rumbles slightly every time you pull up the camera. Mickey is door. Hi, Nurse Joy. Quick work. Camera and skirt equipped. Press R S while holding L S to quickly look around. Yep. You're not really giving me space. I need my space. There you are. Get out of the wall. It's gone. What was that? It looked like a nurse, but... Is this the power of the camera obscura? Ah. Can we go this way? Yes, we can. Oh wait, this is the way we came from. Can we go the other way? Door still no worky. This one does though. No Ricky. Nope. here? Boy running away. You might come across specters during your exploration. If you succeed in taking a picture of them, they will be added to the ghost list. You'll also be able to trade any photo points you obtain for their items at save points. Oh. I was kind of not expecting this door to open. There's a kitchen behind the counter. Herbal medicine! Yay! Oh. Man in kitchen. Well, it was good to meet you, man in kitchen. There's a piece of paper on top of the piano. Looks like Madoka's handwriting. I need to write something. Doesn't matter what. Got to keep writing, or I'll disappear. If I stop writing, I lose it all. Got to keep writing. It's no good, I don't know. It's all over. It's getting closer. Melting, Mom, help me. Help. Stop it. Stop it, all of you. Stop shaking me like I'm a toy. Did something happen? Or was that just a noise sting meant to scare me? Ooh, blast lens. Lenses can be equipped on the camera obscura or spirit stone flashlight and have a variety of effects on ghosts. Select the camera obscura, blah blah blah, from the menu, the lenses to equip different lenses. During battle, you can press X to use the upgrade lens if you have enough spirit points, shown in the lower left corner of the screen. You can change the currently equipped lens with up and down. Cool. Oh. Does that mean it's already equipped then? No, doesn't look like it is. Oh, here we go. There we go. Yay! Takes a more powerful shot when used. Low. Old film. This is the least powerful. Gotcha. Nurse who misplaced key. It's a small key with an engraved wooden tablet attached. There's a plaque with something written on it underneath the key. Procedure for opening the second floor entrance hall gate. Activate the switch on the panel in the storeroom under the entrance hall stairs. Ensure the numbers total up to 13. The gate must not be opened without permission from the nursing station. Ah. Ooh. Spirit stones are good. Mirror stone fully restores your health meter when it runs out. Let's see, it looks like there's a door over here. Ah. The wall is lined with masks like the ones that appeared in the photo. Wait, was one of the masks missing? Okay. Well, I didn't get to catch that ghost. Ooh, more herbal medicine. Well, I'm gonna guess this door is not gonna open. Oh. I've been proven incorrect. Broken furniture blocks the end of the corridor. Manning courtyard. Last survivor dies. There's an old newspaper clipping sticking out of the postbox. Last Rogetsu survivor dies this morning at 10 in the morning. The last remaining survivor of the mass disappearance incident on Rogetsu Isle died in hospital. The irreversible physical and mental trauma she sustained have been identified as probable causes of death. Okie dokie. Oh, hey, it took us around. Neat. Boy standing beyond the gate. Use the key. Hold up, you just got a whole fucking mummy down here? clipping of a newspaper article about the mass disappearances on the island. Rugetsu investigation stalls. 2 weeks into the investigation, there's still no sign of missing Rugetsu Islanders. Investigators have expressed fears that the case will be closed on the mass disappearance incident due to a complete lack of leads to follow. Many bodies were found with their hands covering their faces, expressions blank / redacted, leading investigators to suspect. Leading investigators to suspect a connection between appearance of these bodies and their cause of death. While the cause is yet to be determined, the possibility of an outbreak of infectious disease has apparently been ruled out. No. You stop that. Something wrapped in a sheet is propped up against the wall. The outline looks human in shape. It must be a mannequin. Yeah, totally, it's a mannequin. Totally a mannequin. Musty old furniture sits in piles. Looks like this place was used as a closet. It has several switches numbered on it. Numbered switches on it. I did it. A note that reveals the location of Hoseki dolls in the ghost list. Ah, okay. We can buy herbal medicine, and we can buy Type 14 film. That's a swimsuit? I don't know who that is. I can have cat ears. I can have a fox mask off to the side of my head. Why? Alright, so up on an hour, so I'm gonna stop this video, but I'm probably just gonna start another right after.